Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Emily and today I have my magical readathon vlog for you. I just wanted to go over a few things. This vlog is probably going to be pretty short because I only have 4 things that I need to complete, and I've already completed one and I'm halfway through another, and the other 2 are pretty short. So let's get into it. I am doing Spell Sword as my calling, and for that I need Animal Studies, which is a quick read, which I have Saga Volume 1 for, which shouldn't take me long at all, and it is a reread. And then my next class is Demonology, word shadow in the title, and for that I am currently reading The Shadows by Alex North, so that is being covered. Next I need Spells and Incantations, which is short story or stories and essays. For that, I'm going to be reading Odd Spirits by S.T. Gibson, I believe. That is like 93 pages, should not take me long at all. And the last one is Restoration, book featuring healers. Now for this, I originally had the Prison Healer, but I since thought about it, and there was a book I finished on the second or third of this month, and it is called Forced Bonds, and there's healers throughout this whole series. So I think I'm just gonna use that book for healers to save me some time, because I have so many things that I want to read, and I'm doing a video every other day this month, so we're just gonna go with it. So first I wanted to tell you quickly about Forced Bonds. So the first book in the series is called Broken Bonds, and we're following a girl, Oleander, and she has run away from her bonds. So bonds are people that are her love interest, and they're all connected in one way or another, but to be connected and to up their power with each other, they have to, do it, have sex, good old sexy time. And it doesn't really start out very good for Oleander because she ran away because she wanted to protect her bonds from the resistance. And so when she is finally found and brought back, they all kind of hate her and want to know what's happening, but she doesn't want to tell them. And she is pretending that she does not have any powers because hers is very dangerous in her eyes, and she keeps it locked down, and no one is none the wiser. Eventually, things happen, and, things are found out and things are learned. But I love this series. I love the romance. I love Oleander. She is a strong, badass character. And I love all her bonds, all 5 of them. And I just can't get enough of this series. But there are healers in here. And in a bond group, if one of the bonds is hurt, they can each kind of lend a healing power to each other, I believe, if I remember correctly. So there is healing aspects in this book. So that one is checked off and finished. I am also currently in the middle of The Shadows by Alex North, and I'm really enjoying it. So that is Demonology. That will be checked off soon, and then Saga Volume 1 and Odd Spirits will be quick and easy reads. So this vlog should be going up pretty soon. It's the 8th of April, so I'm hoping to have this up maybe by the 15th. We'll see. So if you're seeing this on the 15th, great. Everything went as planned. But I will get into the first update I have for you. Okay guys, so it's March 8th, I think. And so far for the Magical Readathon, I originally had the Prison Healer as a book featuring healers, but I actually finished a book on the 2nd, I think, and it is called Forced Bonds. It's by J. Bree, and it does feature healers, so I think I'm going to go with that one to give myself a little bit of a break. So that one's checked off. I'm currently reading The Shadows, which I'm absolutely loving. So creepy. Don't recommend falling asleep right before reading this because it deals with like lucid dreaming, and it's very creepy. But I love how atmospheric it is, and I love the mystery aspect of it, and like trying to figure out what happened in the past and how it's affecting the things happening in the future, and how it's affecting things happening in the present. I'm so happy that I like both his books. He's definitely become a favorite author of mine, and I would definitely check out anything he writes. But I'm about 45 or 50% through The Shadows, so I'm hoping to finish that today. It's Friday. I'm also filming a weekend reading vlog, so if you see some similar clips, it's because that is why. But I need to have a separate portion for the vlog that I want to do for the magical readathon. So this is my first update, obviously. So I'm hoping that after I finish the shadows sometime in this upcoming week, I can finish Odd Spirits and Saga Volume 1, and then that will be done. That will be everything I need to have read for my calling. So after that, I'll just edit this vlog and post it, and that will be my magical readathon wrapped up for this month. Even though it's a month long, I am participating in Readathon too, and I'm also doing a video every other day in April, so it'd just be nice to kind of like wrap up one thing and get it moving. So I am happy with the progress I'm making for this readathon, and I will check in with you guys when I have more to talk about. So it's pretty late on the 8th, and I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know that I did finish The Shadows by Alex North, and I absolutely loved it. Gave it 5 out of 5 stars. So this is his first book, and I think he like republished it after The Whisper Man got so much hype. But I am happy to say that this is a new favorite author, and I would definitely be buying anything he writes in the future. I know that he wrote under a pseudonym before, so I might check out some of those books just because I really like his writing and the way he does atmosphere so well and gives you like creepy vibes through all of his stories. I definitely just want to check out and see if his other books will be just as good. So The Shadows is essentially about Paul, and when he was younger, there was a murder, and it kind of is surrounding him and his friend group, and you're also following him in the present tense. And after 30 years, you know, he comes back to his hometown where everything happened because his mother is dying, and he's having to like relive and dredge up all these horrible memories of things that happened. And we also get another point of view of a detective who just had this murder happen, and she is finding out that it might be connected to this murder that happened all these years ago. So she's kind of also entering in the picture, and we see both intertwine and things come together, and there were so many twists and turns, and I absolutely loved it. It was so good. I did not see some of the plot twists coming. I will say though that the ending wasn't what I expected to be. I thought it could have been a little more shocking, but it is what it is. I still really enjoyed it. Like I said before, it definitely gave me the creeps when I was reading at night right before bed, because it deals with like lucid dreaming and stuff, and the dreams were always so creepy, and like surrounding the dreams, like, and the kids that were doing these dreams, and then when they would talk about them, it was just so creepy. And I love that aspect, and I love when a mystery thriller can creep me out, because then I feel like it's doing its job, and it just adds more to the enjoyment of the book and the reading experience, and I just love this book. So I am happy that I finally picked this one up, and I am happy to cross another thing off the list. This one was for demonology, I believe, because it had to have shadow in the title. So that one's done, and I have the one for the one featuring healers done. So all I need is Saga Volume 1 and Odd Spirits, and then that will be all for the calling that I want. And yeah, so I will check in with you guys in a second, and you'll see what I'm reading or have read or whatever's gonna be next. So see you in the next clip. Okay, so today is the 15th, the day that this video is going up, and I have finally finished all the books I needed to finish for my magical readathon to be a spell sword. So I just want to go over everything real quick, and then I'll tell you about the last 2 books that I read for this. It's gonna be a pretty short vlog. So yeah, so I needed animal studies, and for that it was a quick read. So for that one I read Saga Volume 1. For demonology it was word shadow in the title, and I went for The Shadows by Alex North. Then I needed spells and incantations, which was short story or short stories or essays And originally I was going to go for Odd Spirits for this one, but I changed it up and I went for My Evil Mother by Margaret Atwood. And then finally, for Restoration, a book featuring healers, I was going to go with The Prison Healer, but then I remembered that there are healers in this series and in this book for Forced Bonds by J. Bree. So I have completed all the books I needed to complete for my magical readathon to become a spell sword, and for the spring semester anyway. So let me just go into the last two books that I read that I fulfilled prompts for because I have yet to talk about them. So the first one I'm going to go with is Saga Volume 1. I have read this before, but I never owned the other ones in the series, but since they're going to be starting up this graphic novel series again, I'm super excited to finally continue on with the series. So we're following these two characters, and they are from different species, but they somehow fall in love, but there's a war going on between their people, and they have a baby, and they're pretty much being chased by everyone to be hunted and killed down, and they want this baby brought back alive. So we're following them, but we're also following some other soldier person, and we're also following a freelancer called The Will. So very action-packed. I love this story so far. It's really good. I do have the second and third volume, so I'm excited to continue on with this now. So yeah, this one counted for Animal Studies to read a quick read. So the last one that I completed for my magical readathon TBR went for Spells and Incantations, a short story or essays, you know. For this one, I read My Evil Mother, which is a short story by Margaret Atwood. I don't want to read the synopsis because it's such a short book. It's only like 32 pages long, but it says, a bittersweet short story about mothers, daughters, and the witch's brew of love and control that binds them. So it pretty much is just dealing with a mother and daughter, and the daughter's trying to figure out if her mother really is a witch or if she's just crazy. And I really enjoyed this. I thought the ending of this was really well done, and as a mother, I also understood it very well. I really enjoyed this book. It was so good. It's only 32 pages long, not even maybe like 25 minutes if you listen to it on double speed as an audiobook, but it was really good, and I'm glad to have read that. I haven't read anything else by Margaret Atwood, although I am interested in The Handmaid's Tale. I did start that show, but then I never continued on with it. So I'm happy to have completed my magical readathon TBR. Granted, it was only 4 books, and 2 of them were pretty short. I probably could have done better, but I'm just happy that I got through 4 books, because I'm just not in the mood to read right now. Like, I'm in the middle of a book that you would have seen on my weekend reading vlog previously, The Wild Ones. I am really enjoying it, but it's one of those books that I feel like I just need to take my time and savor with, so I've been kind of picking that up here and there, but I really need to get into it, and I need to get to this one, A Flicker in the Dark, because they both go back in a few days, so but yeah, I haven't been feeling really motivated. I don't know if it's posting a video every other day. It's just taking me out of wanting to do anything, but it also doesn't help that my kids are both home for Easter break or spring break, whatever you want to call it, and it's just been a little hectic around here. Thankfully, I did film some things already, so I'm good to go until they go back to school, so that's nice. But yeah, I think May will definitely be a chill month, and I think that was everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I know it's short and it wasn't that great, but the good thing is that I completed my magical readathon TBR. That's all I can ask for, and I'm just happy with that. So like this video down below if you liked it. Comment down below, let me know if you guys have completed your magical readathons, if you are participating in it, and subscribe if you want to. I'd be greatly appreciated. Until my next video, I will see you guys soon. Bye.